What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today we're here with
Gersh 1.
the Sound Alchemist.
And then you go, this is for the greater. Yeah. This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put questions for the question because we get to those questions first. I hope you understood that. If you didn't,
You've probably seen enough greater walls that you know how it should be.
yeah.
But it won't ever be like that again.
Never ever. Never ever ever gonna get it.
And you know why? Because this question is so epic that my nips are hard right now. Parasati. Something like that. In the novel, Lords of Silence, Mortarion basically said that for every traitor Primarch that returns, they will be challenged by their loyal brother. So, which matchup would you like to see the most?
So traitor versus loyalist.
Mm-hmm. That hasn't already returned. So like Mortarion's out, Magnus is out, Gilliman's out.
Oh, that cuts a lot of them down. Because like with traitor Primarchs that haven't showed up yet, what is it? It's Perturabo, Alfarius, Omegon.
Yeah, Fulgrim, the
Lorgar.
Lorgar.
The Night Haunter.
If he's dead or not.
Yeah. Actually, never mind. That actually is a lot. So let's get. Well, you know what? What's your two? What's your matchup?
The next one that I really want to see is 100% Fulgrim, because I want to see him in his like multiple armed snake form thing, which is gonna look badass. I don't care what he looks like. I already know it's gonna be badass.
Versus?
It has to be Sanguinius. No, because Sanguinius, he's dead-ish. I don't want to even cover that because like he was dead, but now he's not. It would have to be Fulgrim, and let's do Vulcan.
Yeah.
Find the last artifact. Find the last relic. Have Vulcan come back, and he comes back to a snake with 4 arms. That'd be pretty badass.
Yeah. I actually would like to see Sanguinius come back and then fighting, even though in the past I've said that bringing Sanguinius back would be a really stupid thing to do because he's dead.
It's stupid, but I really want it.
Yeah.
I really want to see a model of him.
I think it would be cool to have Sanguinius versus the Night Haunter because it's kind of like...
They're supposed to be dead, but they're not.
Yeah, and it's good and evil. It's like the devil versus or like an angel versus a demon type of thing. It's
He's not a demon, Gersh. Don't treat him like that.
The Night Haunter? He looks like a demon. He's basically like a...
Yeah, he's like all pale. He needs some sleep. Mm-hmm. He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
He leaking.
Did they really say that in that line?
He might. No, I think I added that.
The next question.
Oh, but before we get into that, he did give us his thoughts, and I just wanted to share them.
Oh.
He says that he wants to see Omegon fight the lion. The first Primarch versus the last. Both are super secretive. Half the Dark Angels are secretly traitors, and half the Alpha Legion are secretly loyalists. Both have ties to the Cabal, being that the Watchers in the Dark are members of the Cabal that convinced the Alpha Legion to side with Horus. That's hey, you're onto something. And then he also wants to... Also, if the lion is based on Heracles, the first of his 12 great tasks was to slay the Nemean lion. The lion slew the great Calibanite lion, and the second was to slay the Lernaean Hydra. Basically giving more examples as to the lion versus Alfarius Omega.
The Hydra. That's actually that's way better than what we said.
Yeah.
Comment down below, let us know what matchups you would like to see. Next question comes from Alexander Baden. If you two got to choose, what gene seed would you pick, both in 40K universe and in our world? If you two
what gene seed do we have in our world? Oh, I guess if you were in the 40K universe, what gene seed would you have? And if you were like right here, right now, what gene seed would you get?
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. I feel like having the carapace, like
the black carapace.
Yeah, solidified. That would be really beneficial if I lived in the Warhammer 40K universe because I could attach my body to like different things. I'd be more durable, indomitable. What about you?
I was gonna say if I was in this world, the gland. I think it's a gland that makes you immune to like poisons and breathing underwater and stuff.
That's actually really badass. I wish I would have thought of that.
Because I would dive into an underwater pit of vipers.
If you swimming through vipers.
Yeah. Don't open your eyes underwater.
What if you were in the 40K universe? You could only have one gene seed.
The thing that whatever I eat, I gain the memories from.
Yeah.
Because that's something that doesn't really get talked about much. Because 40K is like a battle game. You don't really use that in battle, but
yeah, but they should do it because like with scouts and stuff. What was that one box game that came out with scouts? It was Scouts versus Orcs, right? Oh, Kill Team. It was Kill Team.
It was a Kill Team. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess it wouldn't be the same. And then if I lived here, or I do live here, and I had a gene seed, I would choose the gene seed to spit acid. Because like
that's very dangerous, Kurt.
Well, that's what's awesome. It's like you're hanging out with your buddies, or you're at the bar or whatever, and some dude runs up on you. I'll just spit on him. And then what are they gonna do? Because like normally they want to throw hands, but it's like all I have to do is spit on your hands. You don't have hands anymore. I'd be deadly.
Let's just say you never run out of lube. Hopefully you don't, because.
Can you imagine if you have that and you start drooling?
That's how you sleep. You're like missing half your face. Well,
Two-Face.
It was the end of that.
That was a bad choice. Now I'm dead. Next question. I have one from
Trey Pete.
There you go.
This is his third time. Hey, I guess that's the charm. Next question. Do you guys subscribe to the Imperial Creed or the Imperial Truth?
The truth, all the way.
I'll say Creed just to be different. Because he's got white, I got black. That's how we clap back.
I smell a sitcom. Now, why?
I just told you why. To be different. No, because like what did I say? The Imperial Creed.
So you would be like believing that the God Emperor is a god.
You said it right now. The God Emperor.
Well,
he doesn't even believe in what he chose, guys.
Yeah. I'm outed.
No, but yeah, the Imperial Creed, because that's what everybody believes currently in the 40K timeline, whether the Emperor wanted it or not. So I guess I'll be fitting in.
Yeah. No, and it makes sense, though, because now that I think about it, the Imperial Creed would give you the benefit of being in the Army of the Light. So then if you're fighting Tyranids and you don't believe in anything, then all you think is like, okay, the Tyranids are going to kill me. But if you believe in the Imperial Creed, then you believe the Emperor is protecting me, it's going to give me courage. And the Legion of the Damned might show up and just kill the Tyranids or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Belief is what you do. You think.
Next question comes from Nicholas Anzolan. Will Slippy Toad the frog from Star Fox?
Slippy Toad? He should have been in Smash. But anyway, go on.
Yeah, will he play a good orc mech boy?
Yes. No matter what, yes. You just add Slippy Toad, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I want his babies? Yes. Am I a Slippy Toad? Yes. Just wait, Gersh. After this video, you'd wish you'd never knew.
Next one. I have one from Dartfield. Why didn't you shit on Lehman Russ? Oh, okay. So we were talking about what's the most... what did we say? What was the thing? What is the most disappointing 40K character?
No, I think Lehman Russ isn't disappointing, though.
He says he's boring. His sons are boring, too. Some good books, but God, they are boring.
They got wolves.
Yeah, they're...
PETA came after them for wearing furs.
It's not the space wolves that are boring. It's the archetype that is overused. You see it in fantasy. You see it in sci-fi. Like, Viking wolf people, it's overplayed. And I think that's why you probably think that Lehman Russ is like a shitty character. But he's not. He has like good stories. He has his like companies.
Snapped Magnus's back.
Yeah. He was an attack dog.
He was the Emperor's lapdog, the Emperor's executioner.
Yeah.
He fought against Angron.
So he's pretty cool. I blame, though, society. Society is to blame.
The nerve.
It was kind of like zombies. Like, nowadays you hear about zombies and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Walking Dead has 3 movies coming out. Oh, sure. No, but that was interesting, though. Like, I was super into The Walking Dead, like, so much so that, like, every episode was like, oh, this is the best episode yet. I got the whole collection of, like, the comics up until maybe, like, 2 months ago, and I haven't even seen this new season yet.
Yeah.
I heard it's good, though. It got better.
Maybe.
This one's by Martin Cauliflower. Can the different races in 40K speak the same language? In some media, I've seen orcs and humans talk to each other, while in others, humans only hear orcs as indecipherable roars.
Yes.
We answered this before.
Mm-hmm. So they all speak a form of Gothic. Orcs speak Low Gothic, High Gothic by the Eldar. To speak to the Imperium. The Imperium speaks all Gothics. And then the Eldar have their own little language too. The Necrons have translators. The Tau use the Watercast?
I believe so. Yeah, it's the Watercast. They're the diplomats.
Yep.
They're the, we come in peace, unless you don't.
Yep, and they all, like, the common thing is Gothic. This question is a good one to pair up with last week's question. Crone X says, who is the most impressive, satisfying, and best character in 40K, and why is it Magnus? Explain.
Because he did nothing wrong. He's got horns for nipples. He's got one eye.
Sometimes.
And he was chosen to sit on the Golden Throne.
And said no.
Well, he didn't really have a choice. They made the choice for him when his back was broken. His legion was dying, all because of the Emperor being a doofus.
Well, Horus also is to blame for that too, though.
True.
Because he was the one who was like, hey, Lehman Russ, go fuck him up. But no, who do you think is the most impressive, satisfying, and best character? Who would you go into bed with? Basically, that's what he's asking.
Flippy Toad. Farsight. Everything about him I like. I don't see any negative about him.
You would go into bed with Farsight.
Dude, yes.
Okay. He's everything you like about him?
Mm-hmm.
He's lived a really long life.
By the way the crevice goes down his face. The way he's like, I've lived this many years. Oh well.
Yeah. That's
Let's not question it.
Why doesn't he think he's a god? Well, they don't believe in gods, right?
That's probably
crazy.
like, oh, I've been chosen to lead the enclaves, you know. My eyes have been opened after the Ethereal's heads were chopped off. He's like, I've seen the true enemy. I gotta, survive. And for some reason, I'm doing that, so.
Is he a myth then? Like when people go into the Farsight enclaves and they actually see, or do they expect to see him?
Yeah, like he's well known throughout the enclaves.
And nobody has questioned, like, this guy's been around forever. The fuck is...
They're just like, hey, if he's not questioning it, neither should I.
How long does the average Tau live, do you know?
Oh, I think it's like 70 years, something like that. And Farsight's like over 300 or something like that.
That's crazy, man.
Like, the only reason why, like, the other, like, Shadow Sun and the other commanders are still alive and know of him is because they're cryogenically frozen until they're needed for, like, a campaign.
So, like, dreadnoughts?
Kind of.
Wow. That's really cool. I would choose the most satisfying character, Alfarius, yeah. And Omegon, because I like the whole story of, like, he's still alive. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Nope, no, he's not. He killed Robodorn.
So you like uncertainty.
Yeah. Well, I like ambiguity.
What's the difference?
I just wanted to say ambiguity. That's it. Last question. What you got? That's not a good question. This one is by Simon Simster. If all Loyalist Primarchs had a free-for-all arena battle, who would win? Vulcan is supposed to be the biggest and the baddest.
But you've got Magnus, who's like the best psyker.
You have Lorgar, who's a trickster.
You got Vulcan, who can't die.
Yeah. So who do you think would win?
Because of that, I gotta give it to Gilliman. just because we didn't name what he can do.
What
He's
can
a
he do?
wild card. He's like, I got Yvrain on my corner.
I'm gonna say Omegon or Alfarius.
Because they're ambiguous.
Because they're ambiguous. And because you don't know.
That's true. If it's a free-for-all, I know definitely Magnus and Russ are going to go at it. So they're going to kind of be occupied. And just because of that, I'll side with you. They'll ignore Alfarius and Omegon because they're ambiguous and because they're smaller than everybody else. So they'll be overlooked, and at the end of the game, everybody's going to be tired out, and they'll just be able to win. And it's also like 2 against 1 because they work as a team.
That's true. Those were the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, comment down below. Don't forget we have an Instagram, Facebook. We have a giveaway going on right now, so check out the Facebook page for that giveaway.
That's right.
Necron stuff.
Necronmus. And yeah, that's all I got. Sound Alchemist?
Gershwan.
We are out of here.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation.